Okay, I guess we can begin. Welcome back, guys. Welcome to your last class for the month of August and at the same time for the quarter, I believe. So, starting next week, we'll be entering the bear months already. Time flew so fast. We're finishing the last quarter of our practice. So, hopefully, we still get to see each other until the end of the year. So we get to finish strong and to continue the journey. Okay. So since this is our last class for the night and I'm still kind of under the weather, so we'll try to practice a little bit slowly tonight, a slow flow, a slow movement type of practice this evening. Okay. Just a few reminders though that if you want to break a sweat, if you want to make sure that you want to create warmth in the body, you can always up the ante of your practice. So if you feel like working on some upper body movements, etc., and you want to include these things in your practice tonight, then go ahead, be my guest. But if you want to just slow it down, take it easy, be gentle with your bodies tonight, okay? You're more than welcome to do so. Okay, so we have 3 participants tonight. Thank you for being here this evening to close the month of August. Hopefully I'm audible. I'm seeing messages in the chat room. I'm not able to see the messages right now, but hopefully everything is okay.
Igby, can we just do a tech check? I think Rachel is having some audio problem, but for me, you are clear.
Okay.
I think she's redialing.
I see.
And I think she has, hold on, she chat, wait. Not sure if I'll just wait. Kasi condition ito. She has a condition. I think there are some moves that she cannot do. And she wanted to talk to you about it. About sa disc niya eh. So,
Okay, before we begin, ma'am, tonight.
Yeah. Hi. Oh, okay na po. Nag-transfer ako sa laptop. I have a degenerative disc po sa lower back.
Okay.
Ayun, ayun lang po, baka in case may mga poses na na hindi ako pwede.
That's okay. That's okay. But are you allowed by your doctor to move through yoga?
Yes.
Okay.
Ang advice is just to tell the instructor before.
Yes. Thank you for informing me. Whatever lower back issues you have, whether it's the degenerative or something that is not that critical, make sure to choose what works best for your back, especially if we go for back bends, whether it's cobra or a forward fold for that matter. Play with it. If it's something that feels not good in your back, whether it's your cervical spine, your thoracic or lumbar spine, please make sure to make the practice or make your body adapt to the shape and not the other way around. Okay? Or rather, the shape adapts to your body instead. Okay? Since this is your practice, I'm not able to see you actually, so you just really have to follow your instinct, follow your gut, feel it in your body. If it's not good, then let's not proceed. You can skip the posture. You can bring your knees down and rest in your child's pose, and then whenever you're ready to come back to the program, come back to the program. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So let's begin in your easy seated posture, please. So try to bring your right leg in front of your left. I'm doing the mirror image here, by the way. So your right is my left. Okay, so don't get confused. But if you get confused along the way, just try to even it out. Okay, make sure that what you did on one side, try to replicate it on the other side. Okay. Now you can press your sit bones against a pillow if that is accessible to you so that your hips are higher than your knees, especially if you're having a hard time opening your hips as early as now. So your hips are higher, okay? Then try to sit tall, please. Lengthen the sides of the body. And if you have a wall that you can rest your back on, take that option as well if you have to, alright? Now just bring your hands on top of your knees, soften the elbows, soften the shoulders. Maybe at this point, close your eyes so you can look inward. You're thinking less and you're feeling more. So notice how it feels in the hips, how your hips feel open enough to approach this pose safely. How does your back feel? Does it feel compressed? Maybe you have to make some adjustments there. So remember that the practice is supposed to be a safe space for you. So make sure that you own it. Make sure that whenever you approach a posture, a shape, whenever you exit the posture or a shape, you're doing it mindfully. You're not copying the one in front of you. You're not just replicating what is being shown in front of you. You're checking in with your bodies from time to time, asking yourselves, can I do this? Maybe let me try. If it's not working, then that is okay. Especially the first few attempts, they do not happen because the body has a tendency to resist doing something that it feels or it thinks not good for it, okay? So that's a normal reaction, fight or flight. But eventually, as you become aware of what is happening in your body, as you slowly condition the body that it is safe to approach the shape or the posture, because it will benefit the body more than what you're thinking about it, hopefully, things will fall into place. Now at this point, become aware of your breath. That is the foundation of your practice, more than the shapes. Begin to cultivate your ujjayi sound, ujjayi breath, if that is part of your practice. Ujjayi is where we inhale through the nose and we exhale through the nose as well. So all throughout, your mouth is closed. You can try bringing your palm, your hand against your belly, and every time you inhale, you feel the belly inflate. And every time you exhale, it deflates. Inhaling here, feeling much more expansive than before. Exhale, feeling much more relaxed than before. So you want to establish continuity in the way you breathe in and out throughout the flow. And if you find yourself catching your breath, know that you have the option to reset, to stop, recalibrate. Always remember, safe space. No judgment, even from your own selves. Last breath here. Still with your eyes closed. Just bring your hands to your heart center, bowing down, dedicating your practice to a certain intention. That intention can be your loved one, can be an objective, can be person outside of your family even will be your goal. Breathing in and then breathing out. Open your eyes, please. Okay? Just release your hands to the front as far as you can reach. Inhale there. So as you inhale, try to lengthen the spine. Now as you exhale, just fold forward, walk the hands a bit more forward. If you can go further, inhale again. Exhale, fold. Now remember, feel free to just stay where you feel that you can sustain the posture, okay? We're not aiming for something deep as early as now. We're just finding a way to stretch the spine, okay? So if you're here, stay here. But if you can go lower, because you want to go deeper into the stretch, okay? Try to move mindfully down. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Your next in-breath, chest lifts. Even your arms lift at this point. Reach your arms to the sky. Stretch those arms. Now as you exhale, release your hands behind. Palms down. Fingers pointing forwards. So as you press the palms down, lengthen the spine once again. Chest puffs. Gaze up to the ceiling of your nose. So try to squeeze the shoulder blades behind. So there's retraction happening there. Stay for 3, for 2, for 1. Come back to the center, please. Now try to switch legs. Bring now your left in front of your right. Just starting again here, okay? And once again, try to even it out, your sit bones, so you're not slouching, nor pressing unnecessary weight onto your sit bones there. You want your body to feel light. That is why the crown of the head aims to reach for the ceiling. You're being pulled by imaginary thread there, okay? Bring your hands again to the front. Inhale. Now as you exhale, fold. 2 more rounds on your own, guys, okay? Follow your own pace. No need to follow mine. Inhale here, chest lifts. Along with the arms, stretch away, guys, okay? Palms facing each other, reaching for the ceiling. So feeling the stretch as well from the hips all the way to your fingertips. Exhale, hands behind, palms down, okay? So push the floor gently though, okay? Bring the shoulder blades behind, the shoulders as well. And then slowly release everything back to our center. Release the legs. Okay, try to separate the feet here, please. Wider than your hips. Bring your hands by your sit bones again. So your fingers point to the sides. And then as you exhale slowly, just bring both knees down to the right side. Okay? Inhale, come back to the center, please. Exhale, other side. So just do this several times, following your own pace. Trying to bring both knees to touch the floor or the mat. If you're not able to touch the mat, that's okay. So remember, you're using your hands as a lever so you don't fall back down there. You're gently pushing the floor so that you have enough lift there. One more cycle perhaps. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. Last side. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay? Come back to a seated posture. Any seated posture will do. Reach your arms out to the side and over your head. Then as you exhale, release your right hand down to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, side stretch. So once again, I'm doing the mirror image. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale. One more. In. Exhale. Try to push your right shoulder forward as you bring your left shoulder behind. For 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center, please. Switching sides. Left hand now lowers down. Inhale again. Exhale. Side stretch. 2 more times on your own. Remember the breath. Exhale. Come back to the center, please. Changes. Exhale. Twist. Left hand, right knee. Your right hand lands behind. Push the floor again so you can feel that opening and the lengthening the spine. And as you exhale, just gently twist. Remember again, move safely. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, other side. Take a deep breath in here. And as you breathe out, gaze over to the left. And just slowly release everything back to the center. Okay, stretch the legs. Try to point the toes, flex the feet, point the toes. Open and close your thighs there, your hips. Alright, bend the knees please. Let's step to the right side of the mat. Let's come onto your all fours. Bring both hands under the shoulders. Bring your knees under the hips. Okay, curl the toes under just for an added support. So we'll do cat cow here. Inhale, arch the back. So remember, be careful though. Push your chest forward. Gaze up to the ceiling or just gaze across the room so that it's easier. So as you exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Suck the navel in, round the spine. Okay? Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale. In. X. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. One more. In. Exhale. Come back to neutral. Release your toes. Sit back down there. Now again, if this is too much for the ankles, you can sit a little bit higher, okay? Otherwise, stay there. Okay, clip your elbows close to your rib cage there. Try to point the thumbs up to the sky. This is actually one of my rehab exercises before when I had my shoulders torn, rotator cuffs. They just open and close, guys, okay? So this is one way of rehabilitating your shoulders, but at the same time, you'll feel that in your upper back as well, okay? Control the opening there. So you're trying to clip your elbows closer, your rib cage, you're not flaring it out, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Okay, release. Even the wrists, let them feel light. Allow blood to circulate around the fingers. Open and close. Maybe stretch the arms as well. And the shoulders. Pull the shoulders up and back. Alright. Come back to your all fours, please. Just try to shift your weight forward and back. So that we can start with some dynamic movements at this point. Though they are dynamic in the sense that you're not just going for passive stretches because you're moving, okay? But the movements do not have to be very aggressive or fast. You just have to move. You're shifting from one point to the other. Maybe going for some diagonals there. So we're not focusing on a particular shape. We're just moving, okay? And maybe trying to connect the dots. We're doing circles, maybe small circles first. And then switch sides. Okay. Stand on your knees first. Okay. Bring your hands to your hips. Slowly step your right foot to the front. Maybe you have a wall for you to for your support. That's actually much more convenient. Okay, because you can lose the balance here. So once you're here, make sure that your hips are squared. Okay, you're not facing diagonally. Your knee doesn't cave in. Your knee tracks over your ankle, okay? Your hips face to the front, okay? Now bring both hands on top of the right knee and just slowly do some pulses there. Now remember the back knee. If this is too much for your knee because you have a hard surface there, make sure to cushion your knee, let's say with a pillow, with a blanket, anything that will help you make it easier or feel easier, okay? Or less discomfort. So try to do some pulses, maybe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Come back to the center, please. Your opposite arm, that is your left, since I'm facing the right side, stretches up. Then as you exhale, just do a side stretch. Similar to what you did earlier when you were seated. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, stretch to the right. One more in. Exhale. You can release your right hand down there, or maybe just wrap it around the waist. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. Release both hands down to the floor. So you're framing the foot in between. Inhale there. As you exhale, stretch the right leg, please. Half Hanuman. So this can be quite a challenge. So if you're having a hard time fully stretching the right leg, go ahead, slide your right heel forward. Okay? Then maybe walk the hands a bit closer to you so that you can have enough space there to reach your chest forward. Okay? So try to point the toes down. Flex it again. Point, up. Point, up. Point, up. Hold it here first for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot again here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Changes. Bring your right hand all the way to the left. Just walk the hands diagonally there. So you're still stretching the front leg, but you're walking your hands closer to the screen. You're on your finger pads there. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now changes here. Release your right foot down. Then bring your left foot behind your left knee. Maybe adjust the back knee, so that it's in line with the right foot. Okay? Then once you're there, come up, bring both hands to your hips. Now how far your foot reaches out to the side depends on how open your hips feel at this point. Maybe it's still too early, so take it easy, okay? But what I want you to at least work on is try to bring the sole of the, or rather the outer blade of the foot, press down to the floor, okay? Because if it's here, lifted, you won't feel any stretch, at least in the inner seam of your thigh. But once you bring your foot down here, there's a general stretch happening already, okay? And try to stand tall here. Remember to cushion the left knee if it's too much. Bring both arms out to the side, please. Reach to the right, reach to the left. Right, left, right, left, right. Hold, release your right hand down. Stretch your left arm up, and then side stretch again. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center, please. Right arm reaches high at this point. Stretch away. Changes. As you exhale, release on the left hand down to the floor. And right arm reaches out to the side. So your right leg still stays there. Still press back down to the floor. You're just landing your left hand there for support. And go ahead, stretch the right side of the body. So you're forming one line from your foot all the way to your fingers. Just bring your gaze down here. Maybe you can push your hips a bit more forward, okay? If on your finger pads is too much, go ahead, release your palm down there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gaze down. Release your right hand down to your mat. Bring the left foot inside the mat again. So you're facing the left side of your mat at this point, or the opposite side. And just move your body forward and back. Forward and back. Now as you push to the back, notice what happens to your hamstring there. As you try to bring your right heel down to touch the mat. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift your weight forward again. Lower your right knee down. Maybe go wider at this point. Release your toes. Push back down to your child's. Release your elbows down. So you can relax the wrists, palms face up. Okay, open and close your fingers if you want to. Reset everything here. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come back to the center as you lift the hips. And just slowly, slowly bend your elbows close to your rib cage. Allow your chest, your belly to descend down to your mats. Release your toes, please. Now clip your elbows close to your rib cage. Keep pressing the toes down so you're not getting the lift, okay, from your lower back, but from your quads, from your glutes. Alright? As you breathe in, just roll your shoulders up and back. Just do your baby cobra for now. Exhale. Chest lowers down. And again, inhale. Exhale. Remember, move mindfully. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring your head, your forehead, that is, okay, against your hands. And shimmy the hips side to side. Releasing any tension there, if there is. Okay, come back to the center. Bring both hands against your chest once again. Push back to your child's, with the toes curled under. And begin to stand on your knees once again, facing the left side. Okay? Now at this point, again, if you have a wall, support yourselves if you have to. Otherwise, as gently as you can, as quietly as you can, step the other foot. That is now the left. Okay? So your left knee tracks over your ankle, your hips are squared, your upper body feels light there. So bring both hands on top of the left knee, and just like what you did earlier, do some pulses first. Okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? Now as you go deeper here, you feel a general stretch in your quads. But again, if this is too much, pull back a little bit. Okay? So we're not aiming for a very deep back bend here. Sometimes you have to resist the urge to overarch the back. Okay? Now release right hand reaches forward and up. Then as you exhale, side stretch. Come back to your center. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, breathing in. And then as you breathe out, side stretch. Left hand stays, or maybe let it dangle down, or wrap it around the waist if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. Release. Both hands down at this point. Inhale first. As you exhale, stretch left leg. Okay? So remember, take it easy. You need to slide your left heel forward. Okay? Slide it there. Now try to point the toes. Down, up, down, up. 3 more. 2, 1. Hold it here first. Hold. Remember the hands. Play with them, guys, okay? Do whatever is needed for you to feel comfortable into the stretch. Now flex the foot. Remember, chest leans forward. changes. Bring your left hand outside. Walk the hands diagonally. So your left leg stays where it is. And fold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now point the toes, please. So remember our transition. Adjust the foot. Then bring the foot behind the right knee. And once you feel stable enough, bring both hands onto your hips. So remember, how wide depends on you. So you can always go wider, you can always go narrower. Alright? So try to feel light once again here. Stretch your arms out to the sides, okay? Like being pulled to the side, left, right. Left, right, left, right. Last one. Lean to the left. Slowly release your left hand down. Right arm stretches like a C shape there. Breathe. Hopefully you're feeling something here, okay? From the hips to the waist up. Come back to the center with the left arm as well to meet the right. Inhale. As you exhale, release down your right hand down. Okay? Inhale, exhale. Remember, you can press your right hand there. Then push your hips a little bit more forward. Breathe. Gaze down. Release. Left hand down there against the mat. So face the right side one more time as you bring the foot inside the mat. Okay? So you're back here. Walk forward and back, or lean forward and back rather. So as you push back, feel the stretch there in the left leg. Five, 4, 3, 2, and then release everything back to the center, please. Let's come down to your child's pose once again as you release your toes and hips press against your heels. Elbows down, maybe. Relax the shoulders there. Okay, come back to the center, please. Come up to all fours. Okay, lean forward, please. Bend your elbows close to your rib cage, and then slowly descend. Okay, release your toes again. Remember your cobra. Put everything here. Inhale. Maybe you can go a bit higher than before, but again, easy. Exhale. Every time you have this lift, you're not supposed to feel a strain in your lower back. If you do, then pull back guys, okay? Inhale there. So focus on the chest moving forward. Focus on the toes pressing back down. Allow the quads to feel engaged. Allow the glutes to feel engaged as well. There will be less strain in your lower back. Even if you go higher into your back bend. And release everything down. Okay. Again, shimmy the hips side to side. Okay? Slowly exiting the shimmy. And then lie down your backs, please. Okay? So press your backs against the mat and hug your knees to your chest. Give yourself some massage there. It's a way to relieve the back for a bit. And let's just do a little bit of core. Now stack your knees above your hips. Bring your feet together, bring your legs together. Okay? Arms by your side, guys. Okay? So make sure that the back is pressed against the mat. Okay? You're not arching the back. And if you have to support your hips, you can slide both hands under so that you don't compromise the shape. Okay? Inhale here. Exhale. Now change and stretch your right leg forward. And back to the center. Other side. Center. Stretch. Bend. Stretch. And bend. Now you can stay here with the hands pressed against the hips and continue doing what you're doing right now. If you want to do more, because you can do more, release the hands, curl up. Okay? Wherever you are, honor yourselves there, guys. Okay? Core workout is never easy. Okay? Eventually it will catch on. Okay? Are you still breathing there? Are you still counting? Okay? Last 5 maybe. So that's 5. Control the movements. 4. If you go lower, that's harder. 3. On the toes. 2. Hold. And then release. Good job, guys. Okay? So massage the back again. Now just release your knees down. Any side will do. Okay, push the floor away so you can sit back onto your hips, on your sit bones, and release your legs forward. Okay, let's just stretch the legs here. Okay, just like what we did earlier. Try to point the toes, flex the feet. Now you find yourself rounding the spine, having a hard time in this particular shape. Know that you can always remember, elevate the hips. Since you're at home, you can always use a pillow, anything sturdy for your sit bones to be pressed against, so that your hips again are higher than your knees. Now once you're there, inhale here. Now as you exhale, just walk your hands forward, grab your big toes, the feet, the ankles. Okay? Any part will do. Now if you're able to grab the feet, but you're like here, you're hunching, okay, you're having a hard time breathing there, maybe take the easier and the smarter approach. Okay? Bend both knees. Imagine resting your chest against your thighs, so that you're not rounding the spine, okay? So you move your chest forward, just grab any part of your legs, okay? So we're focusing on the back rather than the legs. And maybe slowly you can stretch your legs forward without compromising the back though. So over time, over practice, these things will manifest eventually. Okay? And things will become easier. But you have to start somewhere. Especially if you want to have a healthy back. Okay? Inhale here, chest lifts. As you exhale, just release. Okay? Bend both knees. Now bring your hips close to your heels and lie down your backs again. Hug your right knee to your chest. Only the right knee first, okay? Stretch the right leg up to the sky. Try to point the toes, okay? Again, rotate the foot there. If it feels good for the foot, maybe you feel a crack. So just work on placing your hands where they feel comfortable to support the right leg. So we're not going for 100% stretch at this point. We're slowly winding down the practice. So just do whatever you can here. Changes. Bring your right leg over to the other side, the left. Bend the right knee. Okay, so right knee over your left. So bring your hips to the right so that you have enough space. And then slowly just release both knees down to the left. Maybe your right arm can stretch away. So as your knees point to the left side, bring your gaze to the opposite side. Okay? You can even close your eyes here. You can feel it more in your body. Feel the release in your lower back. Remember, no strain, guys. Slowly. Come back to the center. Unwind. And then release. Two sides. Now the left knee. Hug it close to your chest. Whenever you're ready, stretch your left leg away. If you want to go deeper, maybe climb your hands a bit higher and pull that left leg closer to you. Okay? But if it's too much, stay. Always ask the question, why are you doing what you're doing? What is the intention behind that deeper stretch on your part? If it's not doing anything, then why do it? Okay? So if this is enough for now, then so be it. You're still stretching anyway. Now slowly cross the left leg over to the right, then bend the left knee. Let them kiss each other, okay? Swoosh your hips to the left, and then slowly descend. Both knees down to the floor. Left arm stretches away. Slowly come back to the center and hook the left leg. Let it breathe and release. Okay? Now try to open your knees as wide as possible. Then bring your knees close to your armpits. Maybe you can do circles there by bringing the knees close to each other at the center, then separating them away from each other. Okay, hold it here. Then stack your heels above your knees. Grab your the blades of the feet, maybe. Those will do. Ankles will do as well. And just like a happy baby there. Side to side. Ever so gently. Rocking yourselves from one side to the other. Come back to the center. Release your feet down, wider than your hips, so you can bring your toes, or rather your knees to touch. Okay? Then release your arms by your sides. Let's do 3 cleansing breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. Ha. Once again, in. Exhale. Ha. One last. In. Exhale. Ha. So take some time to let your back recover here. This is a way of finding relief in your lower back by coming into this shape. Knees touch, feet wider than your hips, okay? It's very easy for your lower back here. Maybe stay there for 5 to 10 breaths. And once you're ready to bring your legs down, after 10 breaths, baby, and stretch your legs forward and down. And welcome yourselves to your Shavasana. Okay? But until then, maybe try to relish here. Relish the relief that you are feeling in your lower back. Allow it to reset first. Okay? So I won't be joining you here. I'll come back to you once we're done with the practice. So stay wherever you are. And just let my voice guide you through and through. Okay? So you can fully stretch your legs at this point and just slowly lie down there. But make some adjustments, okay? Allow your legs to stay wide as your hips. Let your feet fall down to the sides without any cares in the world. How about your arms? Fully stretch them away. Palms face up, because once you open the palms, you open the shoulders as well, okay? You're not like here. You want to open everything. How about the neck? Maybe you're arching the neck too much. Slightly tuck your chin so you get to lengthen your nape there, okay? Even the back. Maybe try to tilt your pelvis there, posterior tilt, so that you can lengthen the entire back. You're not arching. Eyes are closed at this point. Breathing in and breathing out. So allow yourselves to fully relax here. From the crown of your head down to your toes, your feet. And from your feet all the way up to the crown of your head. Everything is soft. Everything is calm. Everything is relaxed. Not just the body, the mind as well, the heart even. Now slowly, quietly come back to the spaces around you. Try to gently move your toes, your fingers, your legs, your arms. Whenever you're ready, bring the legs together. Try to point the toes forward. Then reach your arms over your head. As you're stretching in the morning, guys. Stretch away, stretch. Feel long and proud there for being able to close the month of August, for staying in your journey, Now, as you exhale, bring your knees to your chest. Wrap yourselves, or wrap your arms around your knees. Give yourselves a hug. Then come down to your fetal pose, please. Knees down, onto one side. Then bring your head against your arm, your right arm preferably. And just stay there for a breath or two. Using your left hand, press the floor away so you can come back to a seated posture facing the screen. Any seated posture of your choice. Remember to sit tall. The upper body feels light, okay? Bring your hands to your heart space. Eyes remain closed. Let's come back to your breath, please. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Breathing in. And out. Thank you for allowing me to hold space for your practice tonight. Thank you for giving me the chance to guide you in your flow. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I wish you peace, peace, and peace. Namaste, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Hopefully your back feels good. It didn't feel too strained or too restricted in terms of the flow. We took it so gently tonight so that we can move on to the next set of flows in the next coming weeks or so. Okay? Thank you very much, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.